Hey everybody, I'm your host, Ruben, aka Gonzo. You can find me on Instagram, RubenG1126. Welcome to the Can I Live podcast. Now I'm going to give you, my audience, the breakdown of what our show is going to discuss, who we are, what we are, and basically essentials of what you call life. The good and the ugly. I'm going to try and be as transparent as possible. However, I will touch bases on topics that, and I quote, will anger you, that will uplift you, that will tear down the norm, motivate you, and simply put, make you question your comfort zone. And there will be interviews, one-on-ones, phone calls, group discussions, and much more. I'm bringing to the stage, and eventually at the same time, live podcasts in the near future. Now that we are done with the introduction, let's touch base on the title, Can I Live? I got bills, I got pains, I'm stressed, I'm tired. Can I live? Excuse me. You see, most of us already know the struggle. Why? We've been there. Now you see, no one can take life's punches. It will beat you down to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. Now the moment you stop focusing on successing for yourself and change your direction towards making someone else's life better, either be your husband or wife and the kids, or maybe even family members, down to complete strangers, then and only then will you see your progression steadily taking steps to succession. I don't know about you, but I'm telling, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling the heat. We ain't even got started yet. Oh man, are you with me still? Are you with me? Listen now, listen. You see, you ever see or work with a man so old you wonder why or how he's still working? Maybe it's because he's alone, maybe bored, and might be the only thing keeping him alive. You see, it's simply hard for our minds to comprehend why someone would consider working at a near intolerable rate. It simply usually doesn't occur to us that nowadays even the retired can't even enjoy being retired because the cost of living, oh man, hear me out somebody, the cost of living is too high. It is now higher than it once was. The Can I Live network is about enjoying life. How are you supposed to enjoy life when the average man is slaving a typical 9 to 5 or more for a barely livable income? For the time of birth, we are trained and molded like pottery into something society can't control. When you stop thinking for yourself and stop asking what if and how come, you stop dreaming. And once you stop dreaming, you give up on a chance of succeeding. I don't know about you, but I love to travel. Visiting exotic places, my dream countries. These kind of places that only people can dream of. I want to live my life, seeing the world with my family, rather than showing my kids it's okay to let their dreams die. That it's okay if they only settle for less. I am who I am, and I'm not about to let that happen. Now listen to what I'm saying. Entrepreneurship may not be for you. It may not be your calling. So even if you are comfortable in your typical 9 to 5, you have a responsibility to your family that you cannot let your work take control of your life. If you allow it to swallow you, then you can't forget the reason you started. Can I live?